What's up, everybody? It's Coach Key with Legends and Dice Cafe, where we learn tabletop RPGs together and play games. Back with another video, and check it out. Today's video, the starter set versus the essentials kit. Which one is the better buy for a new player? From the perspective of a fairly new player with Dungeons and Dragons, we'll go over the contents of both of them and see which one is worth the buy. Let's get it. So you're interested in learning or getting into Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. So I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for going on about 8 months now. I thought it'd be really cool to create a video sharing my perspective as a new player and new DM who has not yet DM'd. But I did have my session 0 with my players last week, which went pretty cool, and that was my very first one. Our first session is scheduled next week, so stay tuned. I'll let you know how that goes. With the small amount of time that I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, I'm gonna give you my perspective, knowing what I know now. Let's get it. First up, let's get into the starter set. All right, so let's get into the starter set and see all the contents that come with it. So you get 6 polyhedral dice. These are not my favorite, but again, the starter set gives you everything that you need to get going right now playing as a DM or even as a player. Next up, 32-page rulebook for playing characters levels 1 through 3. Mine is a little beat up. I've been doing a little studying and stuff. As you can see, I've used mine. Next up, you have your 48-page adventure, and this is what you would take your adventures on as a DM, Dungeon Master. And as you will, mine kind of looks like it's been through it, but I've definitely been reading it and jotting down notes and stuff. So it's got everything that you need to be a DM. Now, I have read this through. I like the story. And I'm sure that there are going to be some I'll have to improvise, throughout the campaign. Coming from the perspective of a new Dungeon Master, this is a really fantastic start. It's geared towards someone new coming into the hobby. Like I said, hands down, I think this is a great adventure to start with for a new DM. I've not only read it, I've actually started to play through it solo-wise. And again, I'll do a video later down the line showing you how I solo campaigns or modules that are meant for multiplayer. And next up, it comes with already 5 pre-generated characters, each with a character sheet. So I think that these are fantastic. Honestly, a great way to learn the game. It helps to break down the attacks from a new player's perspective. These are fantastic. A great way to learn the characters, learn the classes. It's so simple, and it just breaks down everything that you need to learn how to play your character. They even have a backstory for each of the characters. Breaks down hit dice and hit points, second level features, spell slots. It has so much great information on here for a beginner. Pretty much sums it up, everything that you get within the starter set. I purchased mine from Target. I think I purchased it for about $19.99. It's also available on Amazon, and I'll have a affiliate link down below if you want to check it out. Next up, we have the Essentials Kit. Let's open it up. I've seen the Essentials Kit for as low as, I think, about $16.99. We had the dice. I love these. I love these so much better, okay? I love the way they feel better, the way they sound. Sure, you get 11 polyhedral dice. Next up, you get this. So it comes out flat, of course, and then you have to put it together. And let me show you these cards. They're honestly pretty cool. So these come on sheets, and you just break them. I can't remember how many are on one sheet, but they're very easy to break. But these are really, really, really cool. So you get combat cards, and they give you information about combat step by step. And you get a few of these that you can actually pass around to your players if you are going to be a DM. You get your magic items, and it tells you what each item does, which is super cool and very handy to have on deck, whether as a DM or as a player. You get cards to show initiative, so everyone knows exactly where they fall at in the initiative order. And if you're new, your initiative order is where you go. It's the order that everyone goes, like first, second, and third when it comes to combat. You get condition cards, so you understand exactly what's going on. Paralyzed, petrified, charmed. And it gives you information on the back exactly what each one means. You get sidekick cards. So this is meant for players 2 to 6. Yeah, had to look at the box. So it's meant for players 2 to 6. But if you're going to be the Dungeon Master again, and you only have one other player, that's perfectly fine. You can add them on a sidekick so that they don't get their butts kicked too bad in the adventure. And here it gives you the information, the personality, the ideal, bond, flaw. Gives you a little bit of information. This one is a human spellcaster. So, and of course you get pictures of them, which I think is super cool. I think these cards are, and then here's your quest so that everybody knows exactly what quest they're on, which is super cool. Again, stuff that you can hand out to your players, which I think is fantastic. All right, so you have a 64-page rulebook, and inside of this rulebook, it's pretty cool. One of the things I like about the Essential Kit is that it comes with character sheets. You get 6 blank character sheets because inside of the rule book, it walks you through step by step how to create your character from scratch, which I think is fantastic because it's a great way, from my perspective, it's a good start to learning the game. Is that you get an opportunity to, it's a step up from the starter set, because in the starter set, it already comes with pre-generated characters, but this one, it's the next step up, teaching you how to create a character, which is important. Oh, and it takes you through creating a character levels 1 through 6. So not too much. I play Dungeons and Dragons not too far in person, not too far from where I live at, and I get a chance to use my physical character sheets. So far that's what I've been using the Essentials Kit character sheets for. And let me tell you, the paper in the Essentials Kit, the character sheet paper in the Essentials Kit, I think is really dope. It's thick paper. I purchased this on Amazon, and it just comes with character sheets inside of it. It comes with, I think, 2 or 3 different styles for your spell slots. Then it's got some really cool information on the bottom here. It gives you all your actions in combat, things you can do on your turn. And I think it was only like $9.99 as well. And I'll leave an affiliate link at the end of the description for this one as well. Again, the Essentials Kit paper I love a whole lot better, but this comes in handy. And again, it's only $10, and I'm pretty sure you get about maybe 200 sheets. Definitely worth looking into. And it comes with a cool folder. Next up, so this is an introductory adventure that you can take your players on. I have not read this one yet, but it's got a lot of cool maps inside of here. So this Essentials Kit definitely does come with more information, but if you enjoy reading, then this would be easy breezy. You get a really cool double-sided map. I think this is pretty cool. I like the map. And last but not least, you also get a Dungeon Master screen, which when I first got this, I have a different one now, but when I first got this, I thought it was the absolute coolest thing, okay? I think the artwork on it is honestly pretty cool. It's kind of flimsy, but again, for everything that you get inside this set, like I said, I've seen it as low as $16.99, but I think I paid maybe $19.99 for it. So for $19.99 with everything you get, including this, I think it's honestly fantastic. And then on the inside, you get lots of information that will come in handy. Actions in combat, for your spells, your point of origin, conditions, setting the DC, and it's got some more stuff on here as well. And that's everything that you get inside of the Essentials Kit. I honestly think you can't go wrong with either of them. I think they're both fantastic. Great for new players, great for new Dungeon Masters. It's light on the rules, so you're not too overwhelmed. Now, with the Essentials Kit, I can understand from a new player or a new DM, it might seem overwhelming because it has so much more stuff in it. But I'm telling you from experience, if you can only purchase one of these, and this is not coming from now, again, I haven't read the adventure inside of the Essentials Kit. This has nothing to do with as far as the adventure goes. You can always be creative with that. But when it comes to the contents that you get, based off those alone, if you could only get one, I personally would go with the Essentials Kit because it comes with so much more. And you saw the cards. I think the cards are fantastic. I love the map. I love the fact that you get a Dungeon Master screen with it. I love the dice. I love the fact that it teaches you step by step how to create a character. But again, you can always start with the starter set. There's so much information on YouTube and on Google that will teach you how to create a character if that's something that you really want to do. You have so many resources out there to assist you with doing that. So the Essentials Kit is not a necessity. But again, more for your money. The Essentials Kit is where to go. I've read through the adventure with the starter set, and it's also a great start. From a new player and a new DM's perspective, I think honestly both of these are fantastic buys. And if you can get both, hands down, I would. I don't regret getting either of them. I'm running Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, get you guys know how it goes, and I definitely plan on running the adventure inside the Essentials Kit as well for my next campaign. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out. I drop a new video every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope that this has been helpful. Stay tuned for more reviews and tips. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you have a fantastic day.